What they playing? Ravens.
Ravens, yeah. I was gonna put that on too. What's good, friends and family? I was gonna put the Ravens. We want to see the Ravens. What's good, friends and family? MrFlipFlop in the building. Welcome to Sunday service. Your first time in Sunday service. I am your host, MrFlipFlop, aka the manager, aka Paradise Life. Don't forget, the world is yours. I see that. Paradise Life, the world is yours. Keep a smile on your face. Don't worry. Be happy. Now, first, let me get my control. Double A, por favor. All right. First, today is 9/11, so I want to give a quick moment of silence for all those that perished in 9/11, September 11th, 2001. So this is a quick moment of silence, guys. And back to our regular scheduled program. For all those that were affected, you know, if you lived, especially if you lived in New York, everybody in the world, but basically Americans in New York is very deeply affected by 9/11. But so I definitely got to pay my respects for those in 9/11. Halloween's coming, as you guys know. So book your tickets. Thank you very much. Book your tickets. VIP. I got rooms. Still got 7 rooms available at the mansion, all inclusive. So hit me up. I'm gonna get to the comments in a second, y'all. I just made an arrangement, and I always gotta tell you guys when I do this. I just made an arrangement with a local school that's privately funded by a couple of local expats, and I am going to do breakfast for the next. Hold on, what did she say? She said it's $34 a day. It's $1 a day to feed 34 kids, so $34 a day with the normal registration. And to do a breakfast program is $365 for the full term. The full term ends. It starts now. Well, Monday, excuse me. Well, it started Friday, excuse me. Until the week before Christmas, and then it will start again on January 8th. So I'm going to pay $365 to do breakfast every day for the full term, starting now or Monday until the week before Christmas. If you guys want to donate, I will tag your name to the donation. I'm personally doing the breakfast. If you guys want to donate to the school and help the kids out with the school supplies and so on, it's up to you. But I am doing this. Is the school have a name? I don't know. I forgot the name of the school. That's my fault. Sorry, y'all. But it's in Sosua, and I want to give a big shout to Sarah Katz. She's the one who organized it. You know, when I do my charity work, I always shout to you guys, let you know if you want to donate. Feel free to donate. But tomorrow I am donating $365 to do the breakfast program from now until the week before Christmas. Okay, so I'm doing that. If you guys want, feel free, and I will add your name to the donation. All right, I just want to let you guys know that. I just spoke to her. We just went back and forth, and I told her, come see me tomorrow. We'll be doing the breakfast program at the school. And this is a school that only runs off of donations and private funds. They're not by the government. It's the kids that can't really afford to go to school. So shout out to Sarah doing big things out there. So what are we talking about today? Today is, let me get you with these comments first. Comments. 1 second. Felicia Jordan in the building. Shout out to Felicia, always holding down. Yoga, what it do? Yoga, stop flirting with Felicia, please. La Chiva, my brother in the building. I hope you're feeling good today. DJ Beloco in the building. DJ Beloco, we got no birthdays today. Not that I know of. Shout out to DJ Beloco. Dirty Workers in the building. Anthony the Professor, my favorite Mama Guevo in the building. I'm sorry, let me turn the volume back up. Mad Max, what up? Randall, what's good? Mo Music in the building. What's good, Mo Music? Definitely good morning. Randall said I'll donate. Definitely pull up. Like I said, it's just, I'm putting it out there because I'm going to do a constant donation with them. I'm going to take care of the breakfast program every term. $365. I'm going to do that. If you guys want to donate to the school, help them out with any other supplies, stuff like that, feel free. But I'm going to put it out there. Good morning, Sheldon. How you doing, brother? Okay, see you soon, Mo. SV the God, Boston in the building. There you go. So I came across this video. Bronx team in the building. What's good with you? Yes, football Sunday. I'm excited. And by the way, I want to talk about some King Sam. What up, baby? I want to talk about Jesse Shorts in the building, Chi-Town. I'm good. I'm getting ready for game time. I want to talk about my college picks yesterday. So I didn't make it. I did make a small bet, but I won that bet. I made some bets personally about Alabama and Texas. I tell you guys, I know football like I'm real. I know sports, but I'm really good with football, especially college football. I told everybody at the bar, Alabama's not blowing out Texas. I won every bet I made yesterday with Alabama and Texas. And I even said Bama's gonna win, but it ain't gonna be about. It might not be about 2 touchdowns. I said they're gonna win though. Also, Incarnate Word. Incarnate Word is a real school. Is that right? That's fixed? That's fixed? Yeah, give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Hey, what's up, brother?
Welcome to MrFlipFlop.
I had to make sure my TVs were set for the games, so I'm gonna probably put Washington over there. So sorry, guys. Checking my football Sunday. I make sure my TVs are working. Pete Jack, what up? And thank you, brother. Thank you very much, Pete. Roomba King's in the building. What up? Yes, look, AD. So I'm gonna order the big banner, but I actually found some small ones. But don't worry, I'm gonna order the big one. I'm putting my Halloween order in right now. I should have that in the next few weeks. But I did find some small banners if you want a small one now. But yes, I won't forget you, bro. Trust me, I will not forget you. Roll Tide, definitely, but y'all almost lost. And Incarnate Word, it's actually a university, like Sisters of the Poor, like my old coach used to say. They beat Nevada yesterday, 55 to like 41, something like that. Miguel Torres, I'm good, baby. How you doing? So stay tuned for my college picks. Stephen Martin, what's good, baby? Well, no, remember it was a TV I had to fix that was messed up, but it's good now. So I have 5 games on today. We'll be doing no more music. We got to listen to the games. So I was watching the video, and it was talking about shark mentality. And so basically, I'll read it to you guys. Basically, it's something I was teaching. Something I was teaching when I was a personal trainer. So the basis goes like this. Sharks never stop swimming. In fact, if a shark stops swimming, it will die. Hey, shark stops swimming, it will die. If the shark goes backwards, it will die. Think like a shark, act like a shark, and behave like a shark. Meaning, go forward. Now, I had to go back and I actually posted this on my Instagram. I had to go back and look this up. It's what I used to post. It says, note to self, lost everything, keep going. Don't know where don't know what you're doing, keep going. $2.77 in the bank, keep going. People played you or wished you bad, keep going. Don't stop. So that is basically the shark mentality. Sharks can't go backwards. They can't stop. When they stop, they die. So what should you be doing? Going forwards at all times. Motivate yourself. Sharks don't need motivation. Shark gets up, he's a shark. Shark sleeps, his eyes open. He's always going to be a shark. Shark attacks, shark bites. He's a shark. That's what he does. He goes forward and he moves. So I've always told all my clients when I was personal trainer, move forward. Nothing in the past can be done because it happened already, and nothing in the future can be worried about because it ain't happened yet. Want me to repeat myself? Nothing in the past can be done because it happened already, and nothing in the future can be worried about because it hasn't happened yet. That's it. Shark ain't worried about his next one. He's going to get it. The shark ain't thinking, oh my God, what am I going to eat? When he's rolling around, everything he sees could possibly be food. Everything in your life is an obstacle to get you to the next point in life. It's like, all right, you guys got speed bumps, like over here, all in DR, the speed bumps. You're not going to stop at the speed bump, right? And say, oh man, I can't make it home. You're not going to get to that speed bump and say, damn, it's a speed bump, I can't make it home. There's a bump in the road, I can't make it home. You're going to go over the speed bump and keep going. I wonder if I'm making sense. You're not going to stop at the speed bump in the road and say, damn, I can't make it home. You're going to go over the speed bump and you're going to keep going forward. You're not going to back up at the speed bump. You're not going to jump out and figure a game plan, text your homies, how do you do this? You're going to go over the speed bump and keep going. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to focus on that mentality. That's actually the mentality I have. I used to teach my clients to have. Going forward. Just keep going. Don't nothing can stop you but you. You know what I'm saying? Keep going, keep moving. Bert in the building. What's up, Bert? I call him Traveling Bert. Stay hungry in the building. What up, brother? Habla conmigo. I'm gonna need Dallas to take this L. Yeah, I'm earn money. What up? Yes, I mean the shark analogy. When I saw it, I never knew about it. I never heard about the shark mentality, but it was something I always preached, and I probably told you guys many times. Keep moving. Don't stop. But I realized the shark mentality is a real thing. A shark can't stop. He can't go backwards. It is impossible for a shark to go backwards. Like a plane. Plane don't have rearview mirrors because it can't go in reverse. Plane has to go forward. You ain't never seen a plane with rearview mirrors. Maybe Soul Plane, but that was a movie. There you go, Bronzy. Appreciate that. Plane can't go backwards. Plane can only go forwards. A shark can't go backwards. It can only go forwards. It can only keep moving and keep moving forward. What you need to do right now, I know there's someone that needed to hear this. Keep going. Just keep going. When it seems like it's bad, when it seems like it's good, but it could have been great, keep moving. Keep it moving. We're all guilty of putting ourselves in a position. Me to connect on the fire ship. We're all guilty of putting ourselves in a position where we could have won, but we kind of pushed ourselves down for no apparent reason. We're all guilty of it. But how about you focus on not putting yourself down? I said it the other day on the Friday Live. Sometimes you can think and tell yourself things, and you will literally push yourself down. You will mentally defeat yourself by yourself, and no one else is against you. Corey Kirk, what up? Hey, shark don't have no predator. Shark is always attacking. Shark gonna be a shark. Shark gonna always go forward and attack and do what they do. That's what a shark does. The Man Lounge, what up, baby? Disbelief tequila. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys because I guess I've always preached it, but I didn't know it was called shark mentality. And if you think about it, what do sharks do? They swim, they eat, they explore new areas, they swim and they eat. But they're always moving forward. They're never saying, oh man, I gotta go back to that ocean over there and see what happened. Nah. Hey, that's in the past, I'm moving forward. Small memory. You know? And the funny thing about a shark, what you guys probably don't know, when they eat to get full. When they eat, it takes them a few hours to eat again. So if you get if you all right, time out. If you with your homie and y'all fall off the boat and the shark eats your homie, you got about 2 hours before he's hungry again. So you good, don't worry about it. Maybe that'll help. Survival 101. You got about a good 2 hours before his food digests, before he's hungry again. Regan Jr. I don't know who Regan Jr. is. D Blake, what up? Be more in the building. There you go, man, Lounge. You already know. I'm waiting to see WTF. I'm waiting to see what the Giants look like. I know we're gonna have a bunch of Washington Commander fans in the building, so we'll see. But I'm definitely waiting to see what my Giants look like. I'm excited. Johnny Flacco to Christopher Columbia. Shout out to my bro. Then I got. Let me shut this shit down right now. Dímelo. What do you want? Okay, tell me. I'm busy right now. Gary Mack, what up? Oh, me the Quentin. I'm excited. I'm excited to see the Giants. Because here's the thing. We got a whole new regime. The GM is building our team for next year. We'll be number 2 in salary cap for next year. So that's why we had to cut some people we really didn't want to cut. What's up, Nick? You good to go? I already got seats reserved here for the games. Shout out to Nick. But, you know, we're going to do good this year, but we're not going to win the Super Bowl this year. But I'm just excited to see what the team is going to look like. New regime, new coaching staff, defense and offense. We're building, so I'm excited to see that. That's really what I'm excited for. Gary Mack, those type of comments will get you blocked from this live. No Cowboy love on this live. Look, we talk all the crap we want all year long, but football season come back. Y'all know me. I was in Paradise Life earlier. Someone posted the Eagles. I said that might get you banned. So matter of fact, Ray posted Eagles. Then someone posted Cowboy. I said that might get you banned for life. Like I said, I'm just happy to see the Giants play. I'll take whatever wins I get. Oh, SB the guard, did you fake him? Yeah, he's somewhere down the road. I don't know. Shaka was good. He's somewhere down the road, SB. I'll be back. I'll be here, but I ain't going nowhere. I'm not going anywhere. JS said, "Are you usually on monk mode?" Actually, I'm kind of. You really want the truth? I'm kind of always on monk mode. I'm kind of like, shout out to Taylor, man. I'm kind of always on monk mode because I don't need much in life. If that makes sense to you, there's not a lot that I need. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really lacking when I need something. So yeah, I'm kind of always like that. He said 3. I'm not taking that bet. I won a lot of money yesterday too with Alabama. I ain't taking that bet. Let me text Steve-O right now. Hey, how you doing, brother? Text us, Steve-O, my picks. So today, early games. I took Baltimore. Jackson is the number 1 quarterback, best QBR rating in opening games ever. I took Cleveland. Miami at halftime. I love Miami's defense against New England. I only did halftime because I'm not sure that spread. And I took Cincinnati at halftime. Pittsburgh cannot score with Cincinnati, but I do believe Cincinnati is going to slow it down at the end of the third quarter. All right? So that's my picks for today. Early picks. I'll give you the late picks. Shit. I'll give you the late. Almost messed up. Look. With that Paradise Life watch. And I want you to think about something. If I didn't have this shark mentality, right, where we have all the branding we have, we'd be able to do the things we do as a group, travel community, travel network, travel movement. How you doing, baby? How you doing? I'm good, baby. We'd be able to do all those things. It's beautiful Paradise Life watch. What's up, KD? We'd be able to do those things. I didn't hear your last message. I'm on live. You know, we got cologne, we all that good stuff. Big D, what up? You staying for the game? You might want to have a girl sit at the table. A lot of people gonna come here for the game. Yeah. I'm gonna put Washington on that TV over there. I got about 3 other Washington guys coming right back. No Eagles, man. Get out of here, Ray. That's Ray. Unless you want to sit at that table right there, Katie. The middle table. Yeah, you can see because you can see it's gonna be on TV. But Orlando, what's up? I am great today. Free Society in the building. Mauricio was good. DYB Lifestyle. He said he got Eagles. I'm not touching the Eagles game only because did the Eagles lose to Detroit last year? Or it was a close game or something like that? I got the Ravens. I'm not touching the Colts yet. And I gotta watch how they both play. Because I actually like the Texans. Mills is a good quarterback. I'm not touching the 49ers either with Lance starting his first game. Fox in the building. Shout to Fox and the Linden Bullies. They will be in the building for Halloween. Shout to Elder Law. And yes, I got Ravens Bengals. I'm not touching the Titans game because I'll tell you that secret later. Giants actually might sit the defensive ends out to not rush the quarterback, but to play more run defense. So we'll see. But back to what I was saying. The reason I am the way I am, excuse me, sorry guys, is because of my mentality. I've never been on a losing mentality, like my mindset. I've never been on a defeated mentality. Though we all suffer from different forms of depression or whatever the case may be. I've never been on that mindset of it's over. It's over. No, I'm moving forward. Anytime it's a setback, we can fix it. We can move forward. Joe, he's not going to retire. He's not going to retire. He's going to play the season out. I told you guys the stat. You can Google this shit. Every time Brady loses in the playoffs, he has won the Super Bowl the next year. This is the next year. He just lost in the playoffs. He's leaving on top. I believe he's going to win the Super Bowl this year, or it's going to be close. Him and the Bill. I think the Bill's going to be there. And if Brady wins, he's out. But I believe him and his wife are getting divorced, ain't he? But then again, with Brady, it could all be a facade. You know how Brady is. Corazón, estoy muy bien. Gracias, Dios. Todo bien aquí hoy. Very, very sunny days. Yeah, so like I said, Brady keeps his life very private. So all of a sudden now we know they're getting divorced and all that. I don't see it. I'd be lying to you if I believed anything Brady did. JM, all right. I had my granddad, my grandpa Charlie, who was very big, played a big role in my life. I did have my dad in my life. My grandmother was a very big influence. As far as mentors, I would say my granddad. But no one really, I had to learn a lot of stuff on my own. But I took the guidance, that's the word I can use, the guidance from my granddad and my father and the strength of my grandmother and those men as well. And it guided me. But a lot of stuff I learned on my own because I realized we go through things. But if I allowed myself to be down from all the things I went through, shit, I wouldn't be here. And that's also why I've done things differently than everyone else. While everyone else is going to the left, I told you I go to the right. I want to see what's going on over there first. And if it's not working out, maybe I go to the left, or maybe I just go straight. But life teaches life. There's nothing better than life experience. Nothing. And I have all these stories I have, all these things I know is from life experience. It ain't from I just created out of the blue. I lived a lot of these things I tell you about and went through a lot of these things so I can tell you how to overcome them. Remember the movie I tell you guys all the time, if you watch me, the movie Slumdog Millionaire, where he wasn't super smart, but he lived the answer to every one of those questions. All he had to do was remember a time in his life where someone told him something that was an answer to those questions. Life experience, that's me. He actually didn't know the answers until he went back and thought about a time in his life when someone told him the answer to those questions. That's really what it is, just life experience, really. Free Society, what video is that? I can't click on that, right? What video is that? Okay, okay, Fox, got you. U+5. Shout out to everybody pulling up on Halloween, man. It's gonna be dope. Be more in the building. Ravens versus Tampa. We'll see. DYB, we talking about the shark mentality moving forward. Get those trees up, y'all. Moving forward. And I'm gonna repeat myself for the people who weren't here earlier. Hit me in the back. The shark mentality is moving forward. You can never go backwards. Sharks can't go backwards or they die. They can't stop or they die. You can't stop or you're dying. Well, you're not literally, but in a metaphorical sense. If you get to a speed bump in the road, you don't stop and say, I can't make it home. You don't stop and say, I can't go no further. You don't get out the car and call 911 and ask for help. You go over the speed bump and you keep it moving. That's what life is about. Moving forward. No matter what gets in your way, go around it, go through it, go over it, go under it. But get through it. And that's what we talk about. Yeah, I got some Dolphin fans in here right now. Hey, Jay, I'm definitely ready for some football, man. I'm excited. I got San Fran Bears, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Miami, Patriots, Washington over there, and Philly over here. If Philly guys show up, I'll have the Philly game over here. If not, just the Washington game over there. So that's kind of my message for today. But also, I want to say something. I want to thank all you guys. Let me see, my man D Hick. He said, my values, morals, character I got from my dad, but my dad's brothers, my uncles hit me with the real. My dad, youngest brother. You know what? I guess I can say that. My values, morals, yeah, from my dad and my granddad. I was with my granddad a lot. I know I got a lot of my granddad in me because, I was with that man, and a lot of the stuff he did. I'm probably more aggressive than my granddad was, but a lot of the stuff he did in his life, I actually did in my life. A lot of the things he said and his beliefs, I follow those same beliefs and sayings. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of my granddad in me, like I said, with me is I can't give it to one person because my grandmother was a very strong black woman. I mean, held the family down, rock, who also loved to fight. My father held the family down. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where my I guess my protective nature comes from, if that makes sense. Being around those people that were protectors, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always wanting to help people and make sure. I tell you, I bullied the bullies. I didn't let people get bullied around me. It wasn't gonna happen. And I probably only bullied guys who thought they were tough. You feel me? So my granddad was kind of like, he was like my Superman, if that makes sense. I thought nothing could ever happen to him. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's the same thing. My character, how I am, you know what I'm saying? Lord knows where the anger comes from. I don't know where that comes from, but hey, it's another story. Yes, Joe, we did a moment of silence at the beginning of the show for 9/11. If you were at the beginning of the show, we did a moment of silence. Shout out to everybody. Yeah, 2-9, I was just talking about that with another DC fan. I actually thought the football club was pretty dope. Weird, but dope. And he did it to be an asshole. Snyder did it to the football team. You know what? It grew on me. I thought that was a good name. It's simple. Washington football team. Wasn't bad. He said, let's be talking Nintendo. Smitty, also, you're a Punta Cana, and you're a Punta Cana, bro. Definitely hit that cash up. And like I said, guys, I forgot the name of the school. Forgive me, that's my fault. But there's a school out here in Sosua, privately funded. Shout out to Sarah Katz. I don't know if she's watching my videos or not, but I will be donating to her tomorrow, taking care of the breakfast program for the school. It's like $365 from now until the week before Christmas. So I'll be doing that. And when we do the toy drive, I'll make sure that those kids get first dibs from that school. It's basically kids that really can't afford to go to the other schools, whatever. So shout out to her for doing that. And when I told her, I said, I'm going to be a big donator to that. I want to make sure the kids, as much as I can for the kids, you know. I always try to help with the kids. So if you guys want to donate, I'll put your name on the donation. Aside from what I'm doing the breakfast program. If you guys want to donate supplies or money or whatever to her, I'll send the donation and I add your name to it. But right now, the donation I'm doing for the breakfast program is from me, Paradise Life, MrFlipFlop, and you guys. That's where the donation. That's where the first donation is coming from. All of us. So all of our names are on it together. But if you want to do an individual donation, feel free to, and I'll make sure I attach your name direct to Sarah, so she can let it be known who donated to the school. So the first donation, and probably the continued donations, I'll personally keep the breakfast program going. Is from Paradise Life, MrFlipFlop Sports Bar, and the MrFlipFlop YouTube people, YouTube family. Excuse me, the people, YouTube family. So the first donation is coming from us, and the continued donation is coming from us. You guys know how I feel about when it comes to kids, especially eating and stuff like that, learning. So if you guys want to donate, hit me up. We'll talk about it behind the scenes if you want. Get right. I was waiting for you, Ray. I thought I was a little smelly. I was like, I didn't make sure. Nah, no. See that? We got watches, t-shirts, merch, Get Right Clean team. And when you open the box, being clean is everything. Shout out to my bros. Always got me smelling good. It's weird. You know how this happened? I'm going to tell you how this happened. So Get Right, which I have in my house, was you heard guys always heard me talk about my favorite cologne. Get Right, my favorite cologne. Which it really is my favorite cologne. I got some Cool Waters and Polo. I don't even touch that shit. And I love Cool Water. The original Cool Water was my favorites. And sure enough, we kicked it one day. We was talking at the restaurant. They're like, hey, let's look up with this fragrance. I said, I'm down with it. Hey, Santo Venga. This is part of my donation. Gotta make sure I get that money up. And don't forget, guys, you can get change at FlipFlop every day except Saturday. Saturday's his family day. He's not do change on Saturdays. So yeah, so it started out me having this is my favorite fragrance, and then Bruce and Ray came through and said, "Yo, let's make a Paradise Life." That's how it came about, and now we have the Get Right Paradise Life combo, and it's dope as hell. So shout to those guys, big shout. I put a meme up saying what happens in Sosua stays in Sosua. So people are like, that's all cat. Anyway, so I guess basically a lot of my stuff comes from my grandfather. And I was with my grandparents a lot. You know, whatever my parents were going through, whatever it can be, I was with my grandparents. And me and my grandfather were like this. You know what I'm saying? Probably the last real time I ever cried when he died. After that, I cried with my dad now, but I was already ready for him to pass. But I think it defeated me for the moment because he was my superhero. You know what I'm saying? He was the guy like for you guys that got young kids, you are your kid's superhero. Anytime I speak to my kids, I see my kids, I'm their superhero, as my grandfather was to me. You know what I'm saying? My dad was my dad. He was my superhero too, but he was my dad. So it was different. My granddad to me was like my granddad was Superman, and my dad was like Batman. You know what I'm saying? Like my granddad's powers was amazing. That's another story though. Triggs, what up, baby? Angry Bus Drive, what up? Yeah, I don't know. YouTube be acting up, man. A couple people hit me up the Friday live said they didn't find out till the last minute. I don't know. Oh, we got Mama Juana. We got good Mama Juana here for sale. I'm actually doing hey, thank you. I'm actually doing some more tobacco. You know, we got the thank you. We got the cigars, but we're gonna do some more tobacco products. I'm gonna save that till it's ready. Some more tobacco products. So when it's ready, I'll let you guys know. So you know, we got the Paradise Life cigars. Shout out my man Kobe. He's the actual company behind the Paradise Life cigars. And then we're going to be doing some more tobacco products soon with our logo on it. And that's going to be really dope. So stay tuned for that. I'm just excited, man. Like, the brand is taking off. We're doing good things. It's not just about money. Like, a lot of the times, a lot of this money that's made, I'm donating. You know, it's to me, there's no point in making money if I'm not helping other people. It makes sense? Oh, big shout to my boy Don. I don't know if he's watching now. Got my new cards, my new business cards. Flip-flop on one side, Paradise Life on the other. Big shout to Don. And the new menu will be ready this week. Got a dope menu coming out. All the items will be on the menu. You guys make pasta? You guys make fish? All items will be on the menu. Big shout to Don. And big shout to Young Philly as well. Big Tim in the building. Trey's and Giants better win today, but I'm excited just to see how the team looks, man. I'm just excited. I'm sorry to hear that, Big Tim. Condolences, baby. Condolences. Yeah, you know, it's one of them things, man. You have those people in your life that are your hero. Now, the worst, I guess someone asked about mentors, right? Now, here's the thing. I had a mentor. I know what a mentor is. So I had a mentor in my personal training when I started personal training. But throughout my life, I can't really say I had a mentor. And I had people in my life that helped me, that guided me. But I'll tell you why I don't have a mentor. I was always the youngest in my main group of people I hung with when I was outside. And amongst my friends, since I was always with the older guys, amongst my friends my age, I was kind of like the leader or the unspoken leader. You know what I'm saying? Even though we were all leaders, I tell you, my group was all leaders. I was kind of like the one with the most experience, being I was already hanging with older guys. So I didn't have anybody to mentor me. And the older guys didn't really mentor me. The older guys at the time that I was with kind of just showed me the ropes. Like, do this, don't do that. And a lot of them kind of used me, in the sense that I was real wild. I was nuts when I was younger. I was always ready to fight. So they kind of used me in that aspect. Like, yeah, let's let Greg go fight them. Do this, do that. You know, I was the whatever kid. I just did dumb shit. But they didn't really mentor me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until years later, two of my friends kind of changed their whole life around. Like, really changed their life around. I guess one of them, my man Corey, became a mentor because he kind of really just changed his entire life. And then he started preaching to me all the time. And I'm like, man, you don't shut up. Pass that 40. Pass that 40 OE, please. Pass that 40 OE, please. I'm going to hear that. But he was always telling me some good stuff. King Samurai said, all right, King Sam, so the flavors of wings that are officially on the menu for good. Lemon pepper, buffalo, fiesta, which is that spicy honey you guys know was my favorite. Garlic parmesan. General Tso's is on the menu for good. We're good to go. Shout to everybody. Teriyaki is on the menu for good. So we got a bunch of flavors now. More flavors than normal on the menu. And I added General Tso's to the shrimp. I love it. And big shout to my man Reed, who wanted to hit me over the head with a spatula, because he said there's no price of the shrimp and grits on the menu. There will be a price of the shrimp and grits on the menu. God forbid the price changes on me. You're gonna see a little piece of tape on it. But it's all good. Yeah, plan that next trip, Tim. We link up. Yeah, and that's kind of what I did. I kind of went and lost on my own. Like, even here, I was guided, you know, like I said. And the reason I say guided, because those people to me weren't mentors. A mentor is someone like I can mentor somebody, being what I've been through in my life and how I carry myself, how I motivate myself, and I try to motivate you. But a mentor is more than just a guide. Like, don't guide me, mentor me, guide me, but help me understand why you're guiding me this way. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really have mentors. Like I said, when I did personal training, I definitely had a mentor, showed me the ropes, got me started, which is the reason I wanted to start my own personal training company. It's weird because I love the guy to death a long time ago, but as he mentored me and he had his own personal training business, I surpassed him. And the funny thing was, one day I felt bad. I was like, "Yo, I'm leaps and bounds from where he is, and I've only been in the game less than 2 years." And I'm feeling bad, thinking, "Damn, I hope he doesn't feel a type of way. Like I just blew the fuck up." He congratulated me, and I'm used to people hating on you when you move up. That's what I'm used to. Are you doing good? They hate. And this dude who helped me get my start and helped me understand the training game and what's going on, helped me get my first job as to train trainers, the certification classes. He got me started. And when my company, like, he didn't want to do that many clients. I was always client. I want as many clients as possible. He wanted to do certain clients, teach his classes, and that was good. I became obsessed with it. So I was clients, some trainers who worked for me, and training classes. I was obsessed with the whole thing. He said, "Congrats, you did your thing." We always stayed in touch. He never had, like, it was weird. I thought he would be upset that I did it on a higher level than him, but he wasn't. He was like, "I'm happy, content in my life. I'm so proud of what you're doing." He's like, "I won't work as hard as you do, but I'm glad you do." So that was dope. And that's why I say, like, I know what a mentor is, because he was a great mentor and helped me really understand personal training. Yes, big tip. Get the likes up for the best manager in the business. And we will have the pasta on the menu. Oh man, it's gonna be so dope. It's gonna be so amazing. I'm gonna have a breakfast menu and the regular menu. And then at 12 p.m., we're gonna take the breakfast menu out of your hands, snatch it out. Give me that menu. Oh man. But it's a beautiful Sunday. I'm really getting ready for football. Thank you, Big Ted. The flip-flop journey idea. How do you guys like have you guys seen the new logo? That's always gonna be my logo, but Don made a logo with the chicken and the beer in it. I thought that was pretty dope. That's the logo. That's the flip-flop logo. But Don, well, we've had like 5 different logos we played with. Don made a nice one with the chicken and the beer in it. I thought it was pretty dope. But that's regular flip-flop. That's always gonna be the logo. The other logos, even the Chicken Shack, that's just to play around with. Felicia said Mexican pizza. We're not. Oh, well, all right, Taco Bell. I'm not doing Mexican pizza. Ralph Nice, what up? She said Mexican pizza's back on the menu. So I'm not gonna be too long, guys. I get ready for football, but I want to reiterate myself. Shark mentality is something I used to teach all the time when I was personal training. I didn't call it shark mentality. I called it keep going, moving forward. So I'm gonna read this to you while I still got you guys' attention. Hit that like button. We gotta go back to the original topic. Shark mentality. Now, it's not where it's at. Definitely not where it's at. Sharks never stop swimming. In fact, if a shark stops swimming, it will die. If the shark goes backwards, it will die. Think like a shark, act like a shark, and behave like a shark. Stop going backwards. What I used to say to my clients, and I put this in my Instagram today. This is actually what I used to say to my clients, but it was different wording. But note to self: lost everything, keep going. Don't know what you're doing, keep going. I'm a prime example of that. $2.77 in the bank account, keep going. People played you or discredited you or hated on you, keep going. Go forwards. I can't be upset about the past because it already happened. And I can't be worried about the future because it ain't happened yet. Like, I'll be focused on now. Keep moving forward. I'll say this again to you guys so you understand where I'm coming from. When you're driving and you get to a speed bump, you don't stop and say, oh man, I can't go home. You don't call somebody and say, hey, there's a speed bump in the road. I don't know what to do. Somebody help me. You go over the speed bump and you keep going forward. You don't go backwards. You don't go park. You go forwards. When you go through the when you go through the security gates at banks and shit like that, if you go backwards, there's spikes to stop you from going back, and you blow your tires out. Those spikes are there, so you keep going forward. So just act like you're going to a bank drive-through. Keep going forward. Otherwise, if you go back, they're gonna spike your tires, and you ain't gonna be able to go nowhere. Now you're stuck until you fix it. Keep moving forward. That's my biggest thing, and that's why I love that shark mentality quote, because it's real. Sharks can't go backwards. I made a comment to you guys a few months ago about planes. Planes cannot go backwards. They don't have rear view mirrors because they can't go back. Planes got to be pushed backwards so they can go forwards. So if you get pushed backwards, go forward. Oh, Chicken Shack ain't going nowhere, but that's not going to be the main logo. I told you guys I was going to do another business called the Chicken Shack. We'll still see what happens, but that'll be dope, right? Free side, I got Chicken Shack muds here at the bar. Appreciate that, Felicia. Yeah, stop hustling backwards too. Some of y'all are doing that. King Sam, it's a great conversation starter, but they gotta know where it comes from. Yeah, but here's the thing: if you hit the speed bump and you fold and you stop, that's what you're gonna do every time pressure comes in your life. That's what you're gonna do every time a situation comes in your life, because that's all those situations are, speed bumps, good and bad. Any situation that you're like, oh man, this is crazy. It's a speed bump. Are you gonna stop your life? A shark can't. He can't stop. That's why if you ever heard me talk about the show A Shark Named Submarine is one of my favorite things to ever watch. You can YouTube it. It's on Animal Planet, whatever the case may be. A Shark Named Submarine. This gigantic great white figured out how to sit still, which is impossible. He attacked these dudes in Africa. He was eating them one by one, the ones who couldn't get out. Then he tried to get the ones that were stuck in the boat at the bottom of the water before they got rescued. But the radar's there, and there's nothing there. There's nothing moving. And all of a sudden, this gigantic thing starts moving out of nowhere. Not coming towards him, just started moving. He literally evolved to learn how to stop. But he did that to eat. He evolved to be able to stop. Sharks can't stop. It's physically impossible for a shark to stop. This guy figured it out somehow. Allegedly, he's almost 100 years old, whatever the case may be. But that's a separate situation. Sharks cannot stop. They have to keep moving. I wish I could post this comment. So Joel, being the asshole that he is, he said, if you find out your Sosua girlfriend has a Dominican boyfriend, keep going, but stop sending receipts. If she definitely has a boyfriend, you definitely want to stop sending receipts. But keep going, baby. Keep going. Joel is an asshole. But Shelton, it's true. When you go into the bank, or what is it, the drive-thrus and stuff, or the exit the parking lot, those spikes are there so you don't go backwards. You gotta keep going forward. Chicken burrito 3. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's true. Joe, what up, man? You good? That's all good, man. That's all good. You over here from this part? All right, you got San Fran Bears, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Miami, what's the name? DC over here, and I'm debating Philly or Jets, whoever comes in first. That's right on your TV, bro. Come on, baby. Come on. What's up, baby? Hey, Al, come on. I already know. Come on. That's why your name is on that chair.
Hey, man, it's my way of checking in.
You know, we got our regulars here. You got to have their TV. So I was one of those guys. Yeah, no, but seriously, the same analogy goes for the parking lots, security, banks, whatever it is. Those spikes in there so you don't go backwards. Otherwise, you'll blow your tire. I mean, these things may seem common sense or may seem stupid as I say it, but if you really think about your life and the things you go through on a daily basis, you are doing these things. You are sometimes going backwards. Now, see, a shark, when he goes backwards, he will die. The air filters this way. It doesn't filter that way. So, think about it. Jose and Juan Carlos, all facts. Joel gets commented. Where's my buzzer at? Joel gets commented today. I'm over here cracking up. I'm almost crying. Joel gets commented. Joel gets commented today. Shout out to Joel. That was funny as hell. Keep going. She broke your heart. Keep going. Oh, man. But like I said, guys, feel free to hit me up. Halloween is coming. A lot of spots sold. We got more spots, so come on, book your spot. Don't wait. And you can do individuals. Some guys only doing a mansion. Some guys doing a pool. Mansion pool party. Some guys only doing the boats. You know, so it is what it is. Yeah, I got the sound effects. I love that horn. It took me a while to find that horn too. Joel, I'm really still laughing at your comment, seriously, because a bunch of people are probably like, "What you mean keep going? She loved me. I can't keep going." That's hilarious. Oh man. So V12s now it's V12s the Traveler. How many times you gonna change your name, Swells? I see you over there with Keith doing your thing in Cartagena. I'm gonna have to come to Cartagena and shut that shit down real quick. I'm gonna have to pull up a Cartagena when you're there. See what's what and who's who. Shout to B Swells, that's my dude. But we're gonna he said at least 3 more times. It's like somebody looking for you on YouTube. You changing your damn name, right? And shout out to Industries and Keys. I'm trying to get up with him this week. I'm gonna hit Giam up as well. Keys had a dope idea for a dope show, so I'm gonna. If he lets me, I guess I'll be doing it on my channel if he wants. But yeah, dope idea. Stay tuned, guys, for more. I got my gimbal back, so I will be completing the Brazil video, the last Cuba video, and the Panama video, and another video I gotta do. So I got my gimbal. Stay tuned for more from me. I'll be able to complete the videos I got because I couldn't record that without the gimbal. And I got 2 Love and Flip-Flop stories I want to tell you guys. True stories, not that made up shit. So you guys stay tuned for more. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Super Chat. Get you some merch. Listen, you ain't got no, the world ain't yours. Catch flight, not feelings. You ain't got your Paradise Life merch. Come on, man. You playing out here. The world is Paradise Life. You feel me? Shout to all y'all. Much love. Yeah, I'm doing a laptop now, so you know, I'll try to do these more often because I actually like the way it comes out. And YouTube actually likes it. That's why they do it. So YouTube actually enjoys when you do nice, clear videos. And everybody, yes, Felicia, enjoy your football Sunday. I know I will. MrFlipFlop, and I'm out.